everybody. It is Thursday.
Hi,
We're here with Players Wanted, of course. Battery looks like he is shocked and surprised that he's suddenly here because we have not seen him for weeks at a time. So, everybody, I am Joker for Players Wanted. That is Battery One from Assault and Battery Airsoft, and right below me is the Wiener Man himself from Doomsday Airsoft. All right, guys. So we're going to talk about a lot of cool things tonight. We're going to talk. Greg will be joining us a little bit later on. Papa is doing some business right now, so he'll be on after like around 8:30 or so.
He's working on his storefront, creating the windows for Christmas.
Yes. So that's one of the cool things he'll be joining us a little bit later on. We will have Mr. Toucan, Christian Harris, will be joining us a little bit later as soon as he finds a way to charge his phone. That's always great. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors. We want to go ahead and thank Dead End Outfitters for all the work they do for us. We want to thank Doomsday Airsoft for the support that they give to the channel and everything else. High-powered Airsoft are the best damn BBs on the planet. Norwest Airsoft for all the cool stuff they did. And actually, I have to show off what just showed up at the house on earlier this week.
And my mustache.
And your mustache.
Your beard filled in a little bit.
Oh yeah, again.
So it's actually been a kind of interesting couple of weeks. A lot of cool stuff has gone down. You guys haven't been doing much, but I've always been busy, and we actually been to it. And of course, just in time for the stream, my sushi arrived.
They said Reese's booster chair showed up.
Oh, that would be funny as hell. He actually did not think that my when we were out right after Wasteland, we decided to go eat at an Outback. I got the coloring book and the kids menu for him. He goes, "It's not nearly as original as what you guys did at the place with Yordi and I, where we put the booster chair out."
Yeah, he was. I don't know if he was mad or he was actually the greatest joke that ever happened to him. Actually,
it's probably something new. I'm sure people were too afraid to do it now, but now that at least I'm freaking old. I don't give a rat's ass. I'll do it.
I was like for me, what made it was the people around us that actually saw it happen. Like their faces was priceless.
They're like, "Oh, you did what? Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, yes, we did." Now, of course, this time I actually put a camera on him like I promised I would, but I lost the SIM card.
Oh, great.
I literally have no idea where the SIM card went off to. It was here, and then it wasn't. But before we get started, while we're waiting for a few people to come up like Christian and all that, Wiener, how's everything going over there in Doomsday Land? How's everything going for Overwatch 6?
Well, I was just trying to pull up how many last night, I think there were just 28 green tickets left. So that means we actually have sold over 400 tickets for the event. Awesome. We are going to be kicking butt. We just released the maps. The op boards are coming out here real soon. We had our little thing last night. Ron from Rage Custom was on with us last night talking about his new store and everything. We went over about reading the rule sets, reading the op boards when they come out, hydrating, all that kind of good stuff. We just, fielded, some questions and things like that. And some of the questions we've been getting online, and just go read our rule set. Read the rule set, please.
Well, you had to tell again and again people to hydrate before the event.
Oh, we always do. Because there's always those knuckleheads who like to sit there and drink beer the night before and then turn around and try to play the next day. We're having to drag them off by their ears off the field.
What you need to do is, for those, if one person does fall out for heat cal or for dehydration, whatever the case may be, because they didn't do the proper, they didn't drink enough water 3 to 4 days prior, you guys should come up with like some hat. You remember back in the old days when we went to school? Yeah, those timeout hats. Yeah, give them one of those that stick out like they can still play, but they're gonna stick out like a sore thumb so we can shoot them.
Yep,
that'll be funny.
I agree.
I just put in that somewhere over there. I was stupid. I didn't hydrate or something.
It's gonna happen, but but the big thing is the fact is in January makes it a little better, but you have to hydrate. That's what
or I can bring a silver bullet and keep that temperature right in there, baby.
hydrate him rectally.
That's wrong.
So you know what we used to do is we used to have a truck full of ice. The truck bed was full of ice, and somebody
Dump him in.
we'll put him in there and get him into shock. It's just for a little bit, though. Just for a little. We're not trying to kill him. But
There's gonna be one or two newbies out there that they may get a little bit on the heat exhaust. And I don't think they'll go heat stroke and stuff like that. Who don't know and don't listen, type of thing. Because the AO is huge. The AO is monstrous this time. So
I know.
I'm going to reiterate again. I got to tell Sal, I will not be the AO Uber, the Milsim Uber. Just as my truck's going to be up.
The more you tell him that, watch him use you as an Uber, and I'm gonna.
You know what ends up happening? Orders get disobeyed. that's how that shit goes. Not to be a dick or anything else, but I'll tell you something right now. Our job is our job. We're a chaos unit. Our job is to do that chaos unit.
You should have a flag. You should have a flag with a rat and a piece of shit with a car hood rat shit.
You did a pic drawing. You did a graphic.
Did you not see the? Has it been that long for you, Yordi, that you haven't seen the hood rat shit photos yet?
I haven't. I think I have, but I'm talking about like a car hood, the rat, and the shit. In code. That's when like it's time to go hood rat shit. Yeah. You just put that on top.
That's something. Yeah.
Hold on.
Nope.
Hold on one second. Where's that? There we go.
Using this beard oil, my beard is growing in a very rapid pace. Kind of liking it.
That's usually what happens when you get to fertilize it.
I'll use manure.
Hood rat shit.
You mean like that? What the hell?
Oh, that's cool. The fact it's flashing.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck's going on?
There's a whole video card doing it. Oh no, there you go.
Yo, that looks like the rat from Teenage. That looks like Master Splinter.
Yeah, it does.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
It was actually pretty great during the event and all that we were at Wasteland because it's a role play event. So we're going to talk about that more in a little bit here.
So that guy in blue, was that Papa? So he was a Smurf? That's the first thing I saw. I was like, who's that kid next to Joker?
Yeah,
and I was like,
I think I said the same comment when we were reviewing it.
The funny thing that goes up is that so many times I confuse him for a kid. It's not meant to be a joke or anything. It's not meant to be funny. It's just out on the field. Luckily, I remember kits more than I remember anything else because I was genuinely like, what? Oh, shit. Oh, Papa, come here.
Hey, kid.
Well, it's just funny because, that he's just at the perfect height and all that for that stuff. So,
Just freeze again?
Yeah. So I'm slowly and steadily getting all my honeydew list from hell done. So that way I can start actually, working on shit. Because I'm going to find a new streaming service. I cannot figure out why the hell this is doing this. And when this one runs out, we're probably going to end up using a different streaming service because I can't have that random pause. And I don't know what's causing it. It's not my video card or anything else. It has to be StreamYard.
It's the software.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, because it froze on us a couple times too when we were on last night.
Yeah,
but the thing
it froze on Bulldog. It only took one person though.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about it, right? It only freezes one person.
Yep.
So
what I was gonna say was, have you guys got any news? So I haven't been on the stream as you guys mentioned. I've been watching
2 or 3 weeks.
I've been watching the news a lot. I've been following. Right today, I actually got an email from our corporate office saying that we're going back to phase 1 because of the COVID-19 surges. all the
It's
stuff.
coming.
No, it is. It's coming. But I'm supposed to travel to California, and
You're not
I
coming home from California.
I did an executive decision, and I told my family, I'm like, I'm not going to California. I can't risk it. And now they're all pissed off and shit like that. Oh, you just don't want to go over there, blah blah blah. And I'm like, everybody knows I don't like California, but I do love my family, and I just can't risk it. I can't risk go to California because I think today, one of my family members called me. He said that apparently the governor, if these COVID surges are going to happen from today to the next like 4 or 5 days, he's shutting down California completely. Nobody in, nobody out. So,
Well, he's already in trouble as it is anyway, so it doesn't make a difference what he does.
Well, his dinner
we're
thing. He's. I mean, if they're doing so much testing, if they're getting so many COVID, what's it called? Help me out, Mark. Positive. Then you know what? Maybe it is a good thing to stop everything.
Well, I can tell you this much right now. I have a feeling that we're going to have a nationwide shutdown after probably by February 1st or 2nd.
Nope, I don't think it's going to happen. They're already ramping up the testing. They're ramping up the.
Well, they've been ramping up the testing. There's been more
testing. Ramping up
every day. There's more testing. Every day there's more testing.
Correct. That's why we're seeing a number rise, spike into positives. The problem is
correct.
The only other issue is the mortality rate is not there.
The mortality rate is not there, but I think the people need to start washing their hands and
go back to what you were in the beginning. In the very beginning, I still wash my hands 20 seconds at a pop every time I wash it. I still I work in a hospital situation too, or clinics, hospitals.
I mean, regardless of what's going to go on, I have a feeling what's going to happen is come probably February 1st, we might have a shutdown. Hopefully, what happens is that they can roll out the vaccine by then, because I think they're talking about Pfizer and Moderna are both looking at doing their. Yeah, Moderna I think is the one that's going to has the most positive one right now.
Well, I thought Pfizer's got it at 95%.
No, it's Moderna.
I thought that was Pfizer. I thought I just heard Pfizer today.
So
Pfizer. I didn't look.
Pfizer today said that they were 95%.
Oh, that's awesome. I haven't seen the news for today yet because honestly,
you should because my stock.
I bet. So I've got the trailer fixed for pulling the bug. I got the new tires on it.
You got the new tires on the bug too?
No, not yet. I have not talked to my father-in-law yet. Thank you.
Just maybe talking. What? Been a month now.
I've been busy, sir. You know,
just make sure your father-in-law is not driving the bug up to the trailer. All right.
I fucking sent it, man.
Shit! Mandalorian's down. I gotta watch Mandalorian.
Wait, the ICBM that got shot down? What ICBM that got shot down?
Where?
Are we under attack? I need to know this because I'll drop this right now. Put my play carrier and let's rock and roll, baby.
Let's go. Oh, I can't yet. I don't have my gun yet. My real steel.
I got plenty.
Okay, I'm on your way down there.
Oh, it's a test. All right, that's you got to be a little more specific there, buddy.
ICBM to me is a goddamn bomb, dude.
I know, right? It's like,
what did I just come across on?
I don't know. He just did it, and I saw it up there. So it's in defensenews.com right now.
Okay.
Right, well, we have a new person that's going to come onto the stream. I had the pleasure of hanging out with him on Saturday. This is Mr. Toucan of the Sunshine Band.
Toucan
from the Sunshine Band.
Hello.
Is he going to do the voice? This is Christian. Welcome, Christian. Some of you guys might know him from some of the events that he's actually written and all that stuff. He's, if you went to America 10, he was the mayor that I repeatedly killed over and over again. It took extreme joy every single time. This time, I was part of his team, so I didn't actually kill him once. Which was good.
No, I'm kidding. I didn't die.
I didn't shoot you at all.
You won?
I want to hear the voice. He mentioned voice. He mentioned voice. Nope. He mentioned the voice. You got to do the voice. That's it.
If he doesn't do the voice on here,
mention caravan. it's like a 1920th century, man. You're like ba da 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 skidadoo. It's kind of the whole shtick with that.
Whole shtick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he had that stick the entire weekend until there were certain points where we had to say like out of character. Yeah. Then he'd go to the normal voice, and it threw me off because he was like, "Hey."
I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, smoking cigars." Hey, out of character. What are your character traits? And okay, back at the character. And that was the whole adventure there.
So let's talk a little bit about Wasteland here because obviously, Wiener, have you ever been to a Wasteland event?
No, I've not been to a Wasteland. No.
What about you, Battery?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay, so it's well. Before we go into that, did you two make up your decision about, or the three of you make up a decision about going to
Rev 11?
That's good. Got me laughing right now.
Oh, fucker. What lights the man? Just block him. Know what you're laughing at? What he said?
Yeah, it just threw me off when I read it. When I
Oh,
said it.
you remember the 20s, right?
Yeah.
No, that will be Bulldog, but I think Bulldog remembers when Jesus was born.
When they made the first wheel.
Are you guys?
I don't know.
Have the three of you made your decision about going to Rev 11 yet?
No, I've not made my decision yet.
I'm still collecting bottle caps, so I'm pretty sure I am.
After this, me and you'll hook up, and if we get some dates, details, and logistics on how you're getting there and what you're proposing on doing, I think I want to. So, because who doesn't want to? Can you drive?
Oh, I am driving. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Can I drive?
Maybe I don't want to go then.
Can I drive?
He's a Jeff Gordon's stunt double or double for NASCAR. You should see that guy drive.
Look, guys, I don't drive that fast. Okay, I mean,
no.
I did not hit triple digits going up to Wasteland or to or anywhere else. I kept it below 93.
I'm still stuck on the Jeff Gordon stunt double.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
That was just.
So, Christian, pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I already agreed to pick up Wiener on my way up. So I have no issues with getting you as well if you want to go up because I could fit one more person in my vehicle easily enough because I'm not bringing a whole lot of weapons and I'm not massively gearing out like we would for a regular event there, Jordy.
You can't gear up for Rev 11. It's all post-apocalyptic. You cannot. No scopes, no nothing. The only people that can have scopes are sniper rifles, and that depends on the sniper.
So, Mark, if you remember, I don't think I'll take up that much room as I don't even use a firearm for these events. So
he did not. Him and Greg did not shoot their gun. Well, Greg had a gun on him.
Greg had two guns. I had none gun. And I didn't get hit once that entire game. I just hired a bunch of goons to just take every shot for me. It works. I mean, but yeah. Man, Greg had that thing on him, that double barrel paintball shotgun. Oh, man, I'd love to watch him hip check somebody with that thing. My God.
All right, so going into Wasteland, what it is, it's pretty much a Fallout themed event without getting in trouble with all that. It was my first time attending. So during this thing,
and he lagged out.
Yeah. So Christian, just so you're aware, periodically, me is going to pause for about 3 seconds as StreamYard decides on whether or not it's going to let me broadcast.
We're going to start snapping the many faces of Mark when it freezes.
Start building a wall of Mark.
So I'm going to give feedback on what I saw there, what I think could be improved upon. But you also are probably the person I can ask about a couple of rules clarifications while we talk about this, because you've been there for almost all of them, right?
I have been there. So I was a walk-on since, God, I think, I could be wrong. And immediately when I say a number, one of my friends are going to text me like, liar, but I think I was there at the 7th or 8th one. Back when because that's kind of when they started really picking up steam. So that's I like kind of got sucked in from there. There have been people that have been going since like the 4th or 5th one. So, but yeah, the rules have changed quite a bit. They're finally settling to a decent place now. Like the game you went to, the 0.5 prior to this, when they do a main event, a mini version of the event, and then another main event. They call them 0.5s, the mini event versions of these. The 0.5 that just passed I think had the best, most stable rules. Just to clarify that.
All right. So here's some of the cool things for those of you that have not been to a Wasteland event. First off, I have 2 of the same card because I have Papa's card. Oh, wait, hold on. The only way this is going to work if I turn off my fancy new light. So you have these player cards that give you stacks and abilities. So I had the boss card, which is Talking, Shooting, Reasonable Joe, In the Know, and Legend of the Waste. So In the Know allows you to get intel about people that's out there. Reasonable Joe lets you negotiate with people. Talking allows you to actually talk to people or outside your faction, right, Christian?
Yeah. Talking
okay.
just, yeah.
All right. And then shooting, obviously, the ability to use a gun. What I would like to see made of one of these is In the Know and Buffy Boy being on there. So that way, if I like the role I played wasn't a boss, it was a bodyguard. My job was to defend Greg, and I never used Legend of the Waste at all. And that if those 2 items were on there, In the Know and Buffy Boy, I would have been able to do more damage like I wanted to. The other thing you get issued is an ear card, which is
I got a great story about those. Yeah, but go on. Sorry.
So if somebody kills you, you can take this card from them, and then you can turn them in for caps, or you just do what I did, which is you just collect a whole bunch of ears. So there's some other cool stuff that was in the event too, like this. I didn't realize I still had it. Is a jet canister. So if you simulate that you inhale this, you're invulnerable for 10 seconds. Which, when I play the clip that I'm going to play in a little bit, it's definitely going to lead to some discussions for sure. But so what's the story behind the ear card?
So the last main event, a gentleman of mine works at a print shop, and this is around the time my faction, the Sunshine Band, it's a faction within the game, was coming to prominence. And I was trying to really think of a, if you will, an ace in my hand to really elevate our questing or just giving people jobs, just a way to have better player interactions that makes the players engage each other to then come to us wanting. So my friend who works at a print shop came up with the idea, well, in Fallout 3, there's a faction called the Regulators, and they collect ears. So I could probably make something to simulate turning in the ear. I just don't know what. And I said, why not put it on a playing card? And he said, oh, my God, that works because I'm at a print shop. So long and the short, he made a box of 550 ear cards, which at the beginning of the last event, we asked Mac to give those cards out at registration. He said, sure. Didn't work out like that. Only half the player population got those cards. So it was kind of hit or miss. But then this event, that was our faction's gameplay mechanic. We didn't plan for it. We didn't think he still had the ear cards. So at this event, not only did every single person get the ear cards, which we weren't planning for, and you saw it, how I had to very poorly explain in character, I'm not ready to take you. I don't want to do the voice. We're not doing that right now. But yeah, because we just didn't know if Mac was going to go through with the gameplay mechanics, so we didn't budget ourselves or plan for it. So people kind of made what they did out of the ear cards this year. But knowing that Mac still has that giant box of ear cards, we will definitively do it again. That's the story behind the ear cards. That was actually me and my buddy's idea. And I cannot believe he implemented it again.
All right, real quick question from Will. You all going to Iron Horse? I'm definitely going to Iron Horse, and I believe Wiener's going to Iron Horse. I don't know. I don't know about Yordi yet. As long as Iron Horse,
where is it?
the Guardian Center.
And everything's open at the Guardian Center. The subway, the tunnel, you name it. They have a C-130 crash site now. It's all open.
That's the weekend before Overwatch 6, by the way, Yordi.
Yep.
So the other thing, which is part of my first like critiques of the game, was that you're issued ammo. The downside was I know what Mac was trying to do with it. I know he's trying to limit this stuff coming in and all that, which is fine. I understand it. But you got black fucking BBs in a wooded area. And mutants start off with fucking power armor. You can sort of see why I'm a little bit frustrated. Oh, and the best part of all, their 2s are 2 fucking 5s, no 3s or 3 2s. I'm sorry. I'm definitely going to word this better, and if Mac's watching, sorry. Actually, let me share this to that channel. Why not, right? Crap. If you're going to issue ammo, if you're going to have ammo restrictions and everything else, I think there's got to be a better way to do it. If you're going to have power armor in play from the start, then you need to make sure that your players that actually get only 200 rounds of ammunition at the start are actually able to play and do something in return. So you need to have higher quality BBs.
May I be the devil's advocate and add
go right ahead.
Context. So
I understand the context. Now, I really do know that I understand exactly why it was needed. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to say that it was hard to adjust for a lot of people off the bat.
So before I get into my thing about that, let me be clear. The ammo color was very poor. Not going to deny that. So time to White Knight here. From the last games I've been to, people walking out of ammo has been such an issue. It's been such a game-breaking issue as a post-apocalyptic game where resources are rare. A box-magazined M60 doesn't really, within the first 5-10 minutes of the game, you have the people that are following the rules. They read the book. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go in the Wasteland with 10 bullets in my pistol. And then the gentleman that's been coming with the M60 box magazine firearm going, idiot, you're vulnerable. That's been an issue for years and years and years with this event. Just strictly from my experiences, this was a huge kick in the ass of the people that have abused that for literally years. The color was very poor, a poor choice on the game's part, but it legitimately improved the way the game played. Mark, you were there. You thought the firefights in the main city were bad, or at all, even though we kind of caused them all. But the other years I've been, it was just nonstop because people basically had infinite ammo on a ammo restricted field. It punished the people following the rules with limited ammo, trying to buy ammo, due to the cheaters just abusing it. So poor color of ammo, but absolutely squashed the cheating that has been happening for years and years. That's just me from going to this event.
I get it.
Yeah. But the color sucked.
Yeah. The downside that goes, guys, I'm Yordi Wiener, I'm telling you, man, having black BBs at Wayne's World, I could not range the gun. I could not figure out what my hop-up was. And when you have fucking power armor and fucking super mutants where you only could shoot a can like this and they're only 2 5s, yeah. I mean, I finally got the gun sighted in, but you don't have, a magazine that you can waste on ammunition. You can't spend 30 rounds trying to figure it out because you only start with 200.
Man,
period.
Those people at Springers were just laughing at everybody. They're like, "Ha! You have to try and get your gun to work." Them with their $7 Springer. Like, oh my
That was definitely a problem. But you get we got issued 200 rounds of ammunition. And for those that didn't use guns, like Greg, he turns right to me. He goes, "Here you go." Why? Thank you.
And better yet, within our faction leaders very quickly came to the conclusion, well, we have money and soda to burn. Let's just buy all the people that want to shoot ammo. So then I negotiated out everybody getting like hundreds of extra rounds. Just if you're going to sight your gun and if you're going to try to shoot all day, the people that aren't shooting, why wouldn't they spend all their money to assist those that need the ammunition? That's just what it came down to eventually. So, which I hope helped you guys out. So
it helped me because I was finally able to get the gun sighted in. So the problem that came up at the start was what gun did I use?
Yeah, which
I brought the Indestructible out.
Beautiful.
And you used 2 5s.
Yeah, you see the problem here?
Yeah.
You see the problem, young man? It kind of sucked.
That's not made for 2 5s.
What was that?
It's not made for 2 5s.
It was not made for 2 5s at all. I made it work. The hop up is still fucked on it. I mean, it's sitting there right behind me. And what I mean by that is I have to rework and get the hop up sighted back in for 3s or 3.2s. When we went up against Super Mutants at the start, unfortunately, I don't have any of that footage because the camera wasn't on. Oh, dude. I thought it was going to be a great day.
You pulled a battery.
The battery was a problem. So right at the start, we get out to the city. After we got to the city, Greg and I are like, all right, we're going to go do our wandering caravan. So I'm talking like this, and I'm just being a gravelly voiced, we need to move. And we meet up with the Black Marsh boys, which was another faction. They're having a conversation. I see the mutants coming, and I'm yelling at everybody, we need to move now. Now, we need to go. And they're like, no, I was like, Papa, go north now. I don't give a shit about anybody else. Papa, move. He didn't. He just stepped back about 10 feet. And, of course, the mutants came through and whomped the hell out of us. Then mutants moved on their happy little way, which was great. They didn't sit there and camp us. Then the guild comes in trying to go after the Black Marsh Brotherhood. The Black Marsh Brotherhood allowed us to respawn. So I go down to the respawn area. I see 10 to 15 guilds come in. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Next thing you know, they're shooting. Now, somebody told me I'm not allowed to kill indiscriminately. We won't mention any names there, Toucan.
He set you up for failure.
No, he didn't. He had
Now hold on.
Hold on. He had
on.
a plan, and I appreciated his plan.
And it worked.
Okay, Gibbs.
It worked. And here's what I did. I'm on the radio. I was like, are we killing these guys now? Am I allowed to shoot? Can I please get an answer? Because they're shooting up there. Papa's up there. So Papa's like, are these guys hostile? Can I kill them now? He goes, yes. I shot all of them. Like every single one. They came up to the top, shot the guy in power armor, took them all out, killed them all, went back and collected some mirrors, and then a kid popped up. Now, here's where the next problem comes up. I hope Mindgames appreciates this in the positive that I'm trying to say it, but they need more people on the field, especially when it comes to blind man, real world. That kid that rolled his ankle, he was in a lot of pain, and the only way we can get him off the field was to literally, have him be carried and hopped off the field. His ankle felt like it popped when he went to go take his shoe off and all that. Ouch. So there were no rests to be seen anywhere. So the good thing about that, though, is that the players really did self-police, but there was a few instances where we could have used the help with some rules clarification. But I didn't get a single bit of that combat on camera at all, and I'm so mad because I wiped out an entire squad. And then, of course,
no video and no proof.
Yeah,
there is video. Hold on. There is a video. It just, you don't see all the dead people down below. You can see me come up, walking through. What?
My battery. I got to go get my cord. Be right back.
Go get your cord.
I actually have a power cord for my computer.
See, Mark, a firefight so good, there was a literal injured player, and there's no proof.
I know, and that was the downside, too, because the kid that got injured was the same one that tried to say that I didn't shoot. So I'm shooting each person, and I don't want to overshoot somebody because of the way the gameplay mechanic is. So battery, in this one, if you get shot twice, even if you get shot while you're bleeding out, you're dead.
Oh, okay. So how long is the wait, or can you just walk off and respawn later on?
there was a respawn mechanic. Certain points of interest had respawns, and then merchant caravan carts were mobile respawn points. But with those, you were at the mercy of the merchant. For example, if you're trying to respawn and the merchant likes you, it's free. If you're trying to respawn and you shot at his merchant,
That's when you're dead,
go.
dead though, right? You're talking about when you're dead, like
No,
complete.
no. Oh, when you're. Oh, I apologize. When you're dead. Yes, you can respawn at all these points I'm discussing. Yeah, sorry, I had to think about it for a second. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but if you piss off the people that have the mobile points, they can shake you down. Like, give me 10 caps. If you don't give them the money, they're like, you gotta go walk somewhere else. See you. And then they literally have to go find another spawn point. So
I love that when somebody tried pulling that bullshit in the center of town with me, and I said, "You really want me to get mad at you?"
yeah, it's a political game. Yeah.
And then no, it was one of the Sunshine Band.
Oh, what? Oh,
Yeah, I was like, "Really? Hello?"
It was one of his guys.
Well, I was on his team, so
Sunshine
okay.
over there. Sunshine Band.
may I? Okay, okay. Let me explain the Sunshine faction. Hold on. Defend people here.
Sounds like Sunshine Band's a bunch of
Hold on.
we were massive opportunists,
Yes.
among other things.
So
We,
the
sound
Sunshine
Arab.
faction is 11 other factions in one, all merchants specifically, and then within that number of 11, maybe 2 or 3 of them are just like mercenaries. So within my faction of merchants, each of the factions in mine they're trying to get their own overarching goals accomplished, but at the end of the day, they pay me or they bribe me, or we all get together and figure out a way to pool our resources and accomplish bigger goals. So
America, yalla, come! I got good stuff here.
literally, we had a impromptu. Mark, you can vouch for me on this. We had a skid row with a literal merchants row with like. We had so many merchants selling stuff in the city. There was a wall. We had another group on the other side of the wall selling stuff because we ran out of room for our merchants.
One cap BB.
Oh,
which was great.
Town.
That I didn't know that they were part of the Sunshine Band.
Oh man, that's a faction so big. You're like, are you?
I had no idea.
You with us? Yeah.
So I'll get to what happened at the end of the game later, because that's really where it played into. The amount of control that was actually pretty great. It was really awesome that we can walk around, and the one guy, it's like I only got killed 4 times, I think, the entire weekend.
I didn't even get shot at.
One guy shot me in the back as I'm walking, because I was walking solo. I was trying to go find. So one of the quests I was given was to go find a cat girl or cat boy, and bring them in, which I did.
Oh really? Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. It was one of the guild members. So it was funny as hell, because the guild just got done killing the paladin, which was a boss NPC fight, which was kind of interesting. The way they had it, they had like this Minotaur type thing.
Jesus Christ! It sounds like this is like something out of Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you.
Sorry, Wiener. I don't know if you know what Sword Art Online is.
Yeah, weeb shit. I get it. I mean, whoops.
I'm a nerd. I'm an undercover nerd.
The Wasteland game, it's a LARP airsoft event that you get whatever you put into it. That's the magic of the event, which, I mean, Battery and Wiener, you guys got to try it once. It's even just for the experience, just to see the people that go full tilt to role play and just give you a show. For heaven's sake, there was a point where people were just walking and go, who can dance the best? And one guy just starts sadly jumping up and down. I threw 1 cap at him. Then another guy was like, he starts dancing a little better, 2 caps. And then it was just a mad battle to see who can do. And I'm just the absurdity of the event alone is worth the attendance. I promise you. It's so fun. But it's only as good. Whatever you put in, you get back. It's a player-driven experience. They write the narrative. They make the event flow. So it's at the mercy of that, which when you get to the end of this, Mark, you'll at the, you can
this is the danger of talking about it too, right? Because what happens is stuff carries from game to game.
Yeah.
So it's like as a content creator, it's really hard for me to share some of this stuff because I plan on being at the next one, and it could be really dangerous with some of the stuff I share.
Oh man,
Like, who shut up UPS?
Just deny it.
oh man, the USPS thing. Oh my God, please don't talk about it. I'm pre-bribing them for next year. I think just don't say it.
Well, there was at least 2 to 3 different instances, and I know the final instance was
2 to 3. That's awfully conservative.
well, that I witnessed firsthand.
There you
right?
go.
So I mean, one of which I had really up close and firsthand knowledge of.
Mark, you're gonna get me in trouble.
I'm not going to get you in trouble. I'm just saying, So, well, hold on. Let me see. So, what a couple people learned right away, it's good to go into a larger group of faction of people. So, for example, let's go ahead and share the screen real quick. Add the audio.
Larger faction.
What the hell's going on with this? Oh, there we go. Can you guys hear
Let
it?
me know when you want it to go down.
Is there audio?
Yeah, there's audio.
Dom's gonna throw a flash out the back. Negative. We're gonna hit these guys that are right here at the merchant.
You're such a-
Do it now.
Oh, pardon me.
Guys,
How the hell do you say do it now and somebody says wait, do it now? Wait.
Brandon, why'd you do that?
Wait, you already shot that guy. Why did
I want one of your
I
relics.
think you,
you shot him twice?
Look at his face. You're like, I want to. Like, oh my God. You're too late.
I'll give you your ear card.
You're a
Yeah,
monster.
give you your ear card. They don't have any more relics.
Bro, I think you said car.
And
I'll
those
take
guys were
babies.
awesome, by
Take
the way.
That was not funny.
yeah. So these guys were by themselves. There's only 3 of
Wait, how
them.
many cups you got?
Oh, it's one thing. Come on.
That was a cool
Yeah.
rule. So
All right,
the
do you
pause
got some
is for a
caps?
second.
Guess what? Guess what?
The pause. That was a cool rule. You can only take one thing from them. You can either take some ammo, you could take some caps, which you're not getting ammo from me because they're all loaded into my magazines. So good luck with that nonsense. Or you could take a relic, which are worth a hell of a lot of caps. And the reason why we were going to go attack them was Dom said they had 5 relics on them. So the problem is you can only loot bleeding out characters. You can't loot dead kid.
Yeah.
Grenade turns you into a pink mist. So when the grenade didn't go off, that was actually perfect for us. As for him taking the hit, I don't know. I think he didn't realize I shot him in the knee pad. But
Rewind the video because it looked like he knew he got hit.
no, he didn't.
All right, you go right there. Play. All right, watch him carefully.
Flannel one with the baby shark backpack.
Oh, Brandon, why'd you do that?
I don't think he noticed.
I don't think he noticed.
Yeah.
I really don't. Because that if I got him right in the kneecap.
Yeah, but he didn't have no knee pads on his kneecap. His knee pads are all the way down.
I meant the knee pad. I think I hit the knee pad.
Oh, okay.
So, you heard the tick.
Yeah.
And that was where I was aiming at. That's where it had to have been. So these guys are pretty good. So here, I think we're right about
right there.
Okay, fine.
my burst of the star was a great little thing to get me some
What's
star.
in his hands?
That was kind of funny.
He read in his hands.
I saw the grenade go. I was like, I'm taking somebody out.
Can you take his
Gentlemen,
wallet?
my dinner has arrived. I actually have to cut a little early.
All right, man. So we'll continue talking about this a little bit, but
Go get that.
Gentlemen, they
in case you guys didn't see that, this part is really funny.
That's my gun over there.
He went to try to get revenge on me, and his gun was unsafe.
I'm opening my candy.
So, stop sharing. There we go. So the event was with role playing and everything else. It was a ton of fun. there was a lot of cool instances and everything else. If Christian comes back, we'll bring him back in to talk about it a little bit more. But if this was like a good precursor to what would be experienced at Rev 11, and Wiener, you look like you're all just.
It's been a long day.
So it actually was a pretty badass event. The level of detail they put into it was good. I did, like I said, I did not like the type of ammo that they had, considering they didn't have my weight BB. Sort of threw me off a little bit, and it was definitely a disadvantage because of the super mutants that were in play, that you can only shoot this little can. Same thing with the power armor; you can only shoot a small little can. Was there. One of the things that I wanted to ask Christian, because I wanted to verify on a rule thing, is that you can't lie if you're hit or not. And during a pinnacle moment towards the end of the game, a guy flat out lied about him being hit or not, and it really screwed me over. So, going back into some of the RP games, when do you guys think you're know if you're going to go to Rev 11 or not?
When?
I should know in 2 weeks.
I have no clue.
I should know in 2 weeks. But on a different note, Iron Horse, I might be able to make that. If it's the weekend before Overwatch 6.
Yes.
Yep.
I should be fine, because I don't think I'm gonna go to California. So if I don't go to California, I should. Who's that? Is that
EMS.
who?
AMS.
AMS.
Wilson.
Oh, okay. I'll go to the warehouse. What website? Warehouse website.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys are both fried tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, man.
I still got to get up early and go back over there tomorrow morning.
I'm running on 3 hours of sleep right now.
Yeah, you got me beat by a little bit, but not much.
So for the rest of the event, it was actually pretty interesting that you're really not firing your weapon all that much. It's the least amount I was shot at an event where I was there for the entire day. It was like I said, I only got killed like 4 times total the entire day. So, except one thing that was kind of important that happened, that I wish Christian was still around for, was the tagging incident. So, personally, I believe that if there's no vehicles at an event, tagging rounds should not be used. Tagging launchers shouldn't be used. What do you guys think?
Well, it depends on the gameplay. If let's say if Doomsday does an event where they say no vehicles, but you have bunkers and you have machine guns nests and stuff like that, you do want to have those tag-ins.
Yep.
The problem that comes in was what happened at right in the beginning part of the day. Guy shut off a tagging. It skipped off one guy's arm and exploded right here on the side of another guy's arm.
Okay.
And
did he shoot the tag in directly at the person, or did he lobby it?
My back was turned, so I don't know what happened. The only thing I know is from where the guy was that launched it and from where the people were, it was not 300 and some odd feet. It was close proximity and like maybe 75, 100 feet. And
well, there should be, if that's the case, there should be rules. Wiener, you can probably agree. I don't know if you're going to agree to this, but there should be a minimum engagement distance, and also there's got to be at least a 45-degree angle arc on the gun. You should never shoot somebody with a tagging round, a direct attack or a direct line.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say. It should be a top attack. Coming.
We don't have that in our rules. I mean, there's some stuff that eventually.
No, I'm not saying that you have that for Doomsday, but I'm saying
I have seen that rule some places. I forget where it's at, but do have maybe Upland Claws. It may be their events that they have.
The only reason why I bring it up is because as we start to get more and more technology come out, and as people start disposing of their income more and more and bringing out stuff like this, it's good to let event holders know, hey, this is a problem. Sort of like, where are they? I had to let Ron Weber know about the wrecked goggles that he sold me.
Why did you buy those? I bought those at Miami Airsoft, and I told you they suck.
I bought them.
Even Papa told you. He got mad at me, and I was like, dude,
I had them. I didn't. After the fact, I've had them. It's not like I said, "Oh, fuck you guys, I'm gonna go
What
buy
happened
some
to yours?
Nitro."
The lens fall off?
It got shot. Yeah, it got shot, and it just went at the what's it called game, the Veterans for Airsoft game.
I didn't tell you, but the last time I used them, my lens came off. Like it didn't even get shot at; it just came off.
Oh, the hit wasn't even that hard either.
So
Yeah, here.
wreck, I do not recommend, guy. If there's I do not recommend any wrecked product for airsoft. But if you are going to use it for motorcycle riding, they're great. They're very breathable for motorcycle riding, but not for airsoft.
Oh shit! Blind man! Blind man!
Ah, your lens did fall off. I knew it.
Like literally legit blind man. Oh.
You get barely any hit, so it was not a strong hit at all, and the lens just went pop. But it's not the first place I got them from either, because I got a second pair at Stag, because the first pair.
I got mine at Miami Airsoft.
Yeah, that was me, Will. I think he's asking about the blind man. I was fine. I actually didn't get hit in the eye after it, because as soon as I got hit, if I get shot in the face, I typically put my head down like almost immediately and throw my hand up so I don't get shot in the face again. It's just the reaction I have. And luckily, you saw it in the camera, my head went down. I was like, oh, shit, it fell out. I can only imagine if I would have popped my head back up and people were still shooting, what could have happened?
One eye mark.
Oh, fuck you.
Arr. Even that pearl necklace.
But for the Wasteland game on a whole, it was really, really, really interesting. I know you're fine. You're hard-headed. Thanks, Will. I get that a lot.
You should ask the floor at Miami Airsoft. Him and his head and his body are very acquainted.
Never my head there, Dick. It's always been my body, okay?
I'm sorry, that was Tinker and Everglades. Dunk.
Did you guys? Oh wait, Weeder hasn't seen this, so.
Hey, Joker, I'm gonna go for a power slide. You mean a power headache?
Oh, I saw the power slide where you.
Yeah, that was funny as shit.
You went through it just fine, and then you go to do it. It's like.
So there was two parts of the reason why it didn't work. One, my pants.
Oh
no, I could slide. I've done it before, but usually not by choice. One was the pants were wet. The second was the battle belt. So it was as soon as I went to go slide, the combination of those two things, too much friction. I was like, eh. There's another thing that I wanted to talk about that happened, which coincides with the rules. And I'm sort of drawing it out a little bit, hoping that Greg gets on here soon. But last night, I've been teasing a certain someone, mainly Tinker, about a box that I had at my house. So, we now officially have an SSG one.
That's an abomination to Airsoft.
Which is interesting. How many people at Battalion Airsoft play with this gun?
I bet it's super light.
It is. It literally is. It's like the ARP9. Even with even though the front's metal and all that,
but it's better. But it's probably better balance.
The balance is great. So you could actually one-hand it, because I was holding up to see.
It's perfect for the die mask boys.
Yeah, it definitely is. I haven't undone the screw here, but the funny thing was that Tinker sort of saw the box and knew what was in the box, and I bought it specifically so I could fuck with Tinker. So
you know he's jealous right now, right? He's probably really, really jealous.
Oh, he thought he was going to come over last night and get a hold of this gun.
Define get a hold of the gun. Like he's just going to take it from you. Like, thank you, bye.
There we go. There's a video for that.
Yeah, there is. I saw that.
Mine.
Mike.
What's in the box? Oh, you got him one, huh?
That's not it.
Oh.
Hold on.
Mine.
You got to read what I put inside the box because I knew he was going to grab that one.
It says sorry, Tinker, but your gun you are looking for is in another box. Okay.
I meant to put the gun you're looking for is in another box.
So did he buy that gun or did you get it for him?
I bought it.
Is it for him or no?
Think it's safe to go back in?
It's in my house.
It's right there. I think I have an idea where it might be. Oh, here he goes.
Is he talking to himself?
Yeah.
So the gun is inside that box, the blue one. Oh, there it is.
My precious. Oh shit. I got it.
I had a feeling he was coming over because he said, "That's it. I need to know what's inside the box." So I sort of put the thing on there. It's like what's in the box was on the one that he grabbed because I thought he was going to come in through the dog door. It just so happens he showed up right when my wife and I were throwing away the gray couch in my living room. So he just ran past us into the house, and I grabbed my son's minigun Nerf gun and started shooting the hell out of him.
So is he gonna use that gun from now on or no?
He's definitely gonna give it a try at Miami Airsoft. I'm gonna try it too. I mean, look,
I want to try it too because I almost bought one. I almost bought the green one.
but you said it's an abomination.
Huh?
So, but you said it's an abomination.
It is an abomination. Look at it.
For an abomination, it really isn't that bad.
All right,
It really
but
isn't.
what's the gearbox inside compared to what? Is it the same thing as a GNG, CM, combat machine, same shit?
Yeah, it's the same gearbox in there. I think it has a higher torque motor because they expected people to feather the trigger. So I'm really going to piss you off when I buy the trigger and I buy the handguard that goes down for it.
You're gonna piss me off?
Yeah, you don't like it.
Oh, you're gonna make it even worse?
Yes, Delano, we do have to mess with him a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to make it worse. I'm definitely going to make it worse. I'll probably even get it upgraded a little bit more. But on a whole, though, it is a solid gun. You know, not going to lie, it feels good.
Yeah, it just looks different. It's just external. It's how it looks.
I mean,
right.
if I start doing speed ball tournaments, I actually might look at getting this one upgraded to be probably maybe even a DSG and all that. So when I wear my dye mask, it's actually down low and all that. But the big kicker is also making sure you have the right mags for the tracer unit.
Yeah, the only issue I have with that gun, honestly, this is I'm being completely honest. The only issue I have with it is that once you took that orange tip off, right, and you put that blue one on there, is the barrel
it's the penis
barrel?
gun.
No. Listen. Is the inner barrel still threaded where you can put a tracer unit on it, or no?
I don't know, but people are using this with tracers, so I got to figure out how to put a tracer unit on there.
Because if you take that tip off and you put a tracer unit on there, if you can, see that's my only gripe with the gun. There's got to be a way to put a tracer unit on there. If not, I'm not gonna buy it. Because the tip, the blue tip that you have on there, that's the only rails that you have in order to mount a camera or anything on there on the front.
Your light, yeah, it's all the way up front. But it's meant to be quick, fast, and low profile. It's not really meant to be used for milsim events or anything else. But like I said,
I'm not using that for milsim. I want to use a tracer for indoor.
I'm not going to look it up now because honestly, it's doing it while we're trying to figure out on here, it would be just a little bit of an annoyance, to be honest. But the gun, it's supposed to be lightweight as possible. But I know people have done it. But I will say, like I said, it's getting popularity inside the speed. What they designed it for is exactly what it is. It's a speed QB gun. A lot of people up Italian were using it, and then they actually had the blue ones there. I love the fact that they had the blue tip. And it actually came with the package. It came with a LiPo battery and balance charger. So it actually was a pretty good setup for what it was. The other thing that came in is this big bad boy. Look, Wiener.
Is that the Daytona?
The Daytona M60.
Oh, that's expensive.
Oh, that is awesome.
So another
That's something
one
I
of the,
carry around.
huh?
That's
wanna
something I carry around, but that's badass. It's not something I carry around. But
Oh,
it's
I was about
badass.
to say you carry this around. This thing is. I have new
Yeah,
respect for you, Wiener, because this thing is heavy as fuck.
Oh, I know. I think that's pretty heavy too. You know, it's like real steel, anyways. But yes.
No, it's
I had-
supposed to be 1-to-1 weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Is that an M60
It's
or
an M60.
No, that's too small to be an M60.
That's what he said it was an M60.
It has the body of it, but that's too short. That's too small for an M60.
Well, it's big, anyways. It probably is just fine.
Remember, I'm a big guy.
I know.
Yeah, but that barrel's short.
Big ass gun
I
around.
make stuff look small. So this thing's loud as shit. Unfortunately, I have not figured out how to put the battery in yet because I haven't actually looked at it yet. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. But this is probably going to be another one of the loud ones. It's right now the goal is to put it on the battle bus. But I'm thinking if it's loud enough, it's going to go on the battle bug or the gun truck.
Hold that up again. It looks short. Looks like it's got a short barrel on it.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. The M60 has a long barrel. That thing is short.
I'm looking at stuff. Looks like the body and stuff is the right size, but that barrel looks short as hell.
And also, well, I don't remember. I don't remember the M60 that I handle doesn't have that forward angle grip either. Just
I'm sure that was
the forward angle grip. Let's see. Oh yeah, the extra added on right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't actually. I've seen a picture that does have one on there.
Yeah, the one that I used didn't have that. I'm talking about real steel.
It looks like a beast with the box mag on it.
Yeah. But the one
I got to figure out. I got to figure out where the mount point is going to be on this because I just realized it does not have a mount for me to put the fucking gun, the gun into a mount. And man, I am cursing up a storm tonight. Holy crap!
Yeah, what's up with that? Put your quarter.
I have no idea. Filter's off today for some reason.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's probably because I argued with the insurance company.
Well, that's always fun.
The shorter.
Yeah. So get this. My son, we had put the order in back in January, all the doctor's orders and everything else to get him his action track chair. His orthopedic, his pediatric, and his neurologist, totally hell, filed a complaint with the state of Florida.
Wow.
They then kicked it into high gear to get this thing approved. They sent my son back to his doctor to get the new authorizations and all that, which they get. Cool. Understandable. It's all done. Doctor gets the proper authorizations and all that. Get a phone call today. Oh, we're sending a physical therapist for your son to do an evaluation. Okay, cool. Yeah, so then once the evaluation comes in, we'll send it back to your doctor for the chair. What? Why does a physical therapist have to come in and observe my son and do an evaluation on my son when the doctor just evaluated him last week, stating he needs a chair? Does the physical therapist have some additional training or something beyond a medical doctor to determine whether or not this kid needs a chair? Is this physical therapist specialized in muscular dystrophy? I don't know.
Does he have a PhD in muscle dystrophy?
Yeah, muscular dystrophy. Yep.
Not even a PhD, an MD.
Yeah.
Medical doctorate degree. That's what it is, medical doctorate. And I'm sitting there arguing, it's like, why does my doctor need an evaluation of something she already approved? Give me the explanation on that. Give me a justifiable answer. She had none. She was like dumbfounded. It's like, you just had my doctor evaluate him last week for this damn wheelchair. Why do you need a physical therapist to evaluate him again to send a letter back to the doctor for what she's already approved? I wait while you think. She had no response. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to draw this out until the new year. So they hope that I go with another insurance company, is what happened 2 years ago, which is why we're staying with the same insurance company, because we're not starting this fucking process all over again. So frustrated, just a little bit.
Yep. You see, my daughter has to jump through hoops for my granddaughter and stuff. She does. She's gotten good at it. She's gotten real good at it. But yeah,
So have I, because I said I'm filing another complaint today because the doctor has already approved it. The doctor's already done the evaluation better than a physical therapist can.
Yep.
Physical therapist only needs to have an associate's degree in physical therapy in order to become a physical therapist. They're just doing therapy.
Yep.
Fucking morons. Anyways, so, all right.
Hey, I got to take off. I got a work call coming in, so I will.
All right, Wiener.
See you guys later.
Take care, Wiener.
All right, see ya. Bye. Sorry, man.
Sure, I see how it is. Get your plugins and you leave.
Actually, he didn't do a plug-in. No, he didn't do a plug-in.
That was kind of funny. So, going over some other cool stuff. Greg should be joining us in just a few minutes. He actually sent me a message. So
he needs to hurry up. My wife and my daughter came in and they're asking that my daughter's like, yes, you can hear. So Overwatch, well, I guess you cannot give any intel yet or any info over the net.
I haven't gotten anything yet.
Well, they need to hurry up because it's almost about that time.
Well, I mean, it's November, dude. I mean, what are they really going to give us? Stuff that's going to be,
probably changed like 10 times 2 days before.
Exactly. That's why I'm not worried about it. I just want to make sure the roster is set so we don't have a problem with the roster.
That's what some of the guys are asking me. So is there a roster there? And I'm like, dude, it's still too early. We don't know if they're going to put more.
There's a roster up.
I didn't see no roster.
It's outdated, but it's up.
Oh no, I need an updated one for the guys.
Well,
and for Overwatch, what did I put that I'm going as? I think I'm going as an assault man.
Rifleman?
Rifleman. Yeah.
Well, I'm rifleman too. We'll start sorting out who's coming so we can get the medics and all that. I got to talk to Tyler, Bo, and a few others, making sure they come down. We may even get Jake Baber down here.
By the way, show me the Daytona again. I know what the only way for you to have a mounting point on there. I mean, you can try to fabricate something, but try to see if you can find a different handguard so that way you can take that angle one out of there and put another one straight, so that way you can have a access to it.
Because the only other thing that was here was like this pin, but that's the pin for the gun.
Yeah, no. See, if that angle wasn't there, the angle grip, you can probably put a mounting point where that angle grip is.
Yeah, because that doesn't go all the way through up there. And yeah, we'll figure it out.
Looks nice.
It is very nice.
Yeah.
And loud as shit. So
I know they are.
That's sort of what we want to try to do with that is make the tentacles loud as hell.
How's the bug in the bus coming along? Have you done any work on it yet?
None.
Not yet.
The bug's still at my father-in-law's shop. I got to call him tomorrow to find out what the status is for some of that stuff. So hopefully we'll have answers back on the bug pretty soon. As far as the getting work done on it, that requires Mike. That's a Mike thing. So yeah. So going back a little bit to Wasteland while we wait for him to get here. There's some other cool little things that they had there. They had various things that you can pick up along the ground there, or trade for. For instance, one thing was Met Taps, which you pop a piece of candy in your mouth from the Met Tap, and gives you better bargaining power because you have fresh smelling breath. The other one was the Jet. This one was the one I was looking for so much, and I'll play the video why this was so important in a minute. But then you had other things that allowed you to be instant res, like stim packs and stuff like that. So it really was a really well thought out event. So let's go ahead and show. 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 Let what I'm talking about here. Oh shit. Oh, here we go. So to give a little giveaway, a little bit what happened. Tiny did an order 66, which is we kill everybody in town. So I'm looking at this crew over here. So the Sunshine Band, had to.
This is at Wayne's World.
This is at Wayne's World. We took over the industrial city as this. It was the city for the thing, and this is what we took over as our spot. So the Sunshine Band, everybody was supposed to wear Hawaiian shirts, so we're easily distinguishable. I don't see a single Hawaiian shirt over here. So
we got guild members coming in over here.
It kicks off in a second.
Tiny, just nod your head up and down.
Did you hear that? He said execute order 66.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, ammo.
That was a spoon popping off.
They're all dead.
I don't remember seeing that part of Wayne's World.
It's the industrial town.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it.
There was 2 more confirmed dead up there.
You got ears on? You got an ear on you?
No.
You did? Got an ear on you?
Okay. Did you hear that? He said, yeah, I'm dead.
Yep. Yeah, I heard him loud and clear. You should replay it again for everybody else here.
You got ears on? You got an ear on you?
No.
You did? Got an ear on you? An ear cord?
I lied to you. I killed myself. They're right over here on this side. They just shot the shit out of me.
So dead man's talking. Huh.
Mm-hmm. Well, it gets worse.
God damn it. There's no reason to shoot me.
You are dead.
No.
I'm killing you. Oh, yo, come on, man.
You're dead. You should have just.
Wow.
No.
I didn't know what you were doing.
Okay.
Because
I'll
I
let you
shot.
chip it off
I
to
shot.
me.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Dead.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's dead. Why is he moving? He lied.
That's kind of messed up. 'Cause I don't want to shoot you point blank with this gun and bet a BB on
Hey,
you.
then you got to
Just
melee.
take this. Yeah.
Huh.
You got a knife.
That's a real.
No, it isn't.
See us.
Wow. What a
I'm
dick.
dead. I need to go respawn.
I killed them all. All these people are dead because of me.
No, that's fine, but that guy really messed up. That's
Yeah.
messing up the game.
Because I would have stabbed them both. I would have stabbed him For
But that's
sure.
one of the rules, right? You cannot lie about if you're dead.
Yeah, that's the problem that I have with it.
Right. So that it doesn't matter what happens after that. The moment he said, "Yeah, I'm dead," that's it. That's the end of the argument. He's
Where's our
done.
respawn at now?
That guy's. I mean, yeah, it's airsoft, whatever. But that would have pissed me off. I would have called the ref.
Oh wait, yeah, this was kind of funny. I didn't realize an alliance had formed.
We're all heading towards this black marsh. We're all heading towards the guild. You with us? Yeah, it's black marsh.
Didn't he just tell you?
No, that's Tiny.
I know. Didn't he tell you that the alliance was formed?
With Black Marsh. That was the guy that I killed was the Lucky 38s. Yeah, so throughout the entire day, because of these black BBs,
Yeah.
you only start to see him when you start shooting into the.
You see anyone?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to the points that actually matter. It was great that you could finally see your BBs when the
one right behind that building right there.
All right. So what I did was I ended up stripping down because I ran out of ammo. So now the only thing I have is one grenade and my knife and my jet, which I'd already placed inside of my mask.
Around the building.
Watch this. This is funny as hell.
You're not shooting.
Huh?
You have nothing coming out.
What?
You literally have nothing coming out.
Good shit. I was about to hit you, and then I thought.
All right. I'm going to use it.
Yeah, remember this is South Base.
If they just lose the power, I'll keep it down.
I know that was fake. I know that was fake.
I'm dead, but I'm telling you, be careful. They are on edge. That's all I'll say.
Not that he shoots you dead,
I'm already dead.
Are you walking Hey, Matt, can you rest me real quick?
No.
I'm already dead.
Oh.
I just said rest.
Jet. Jet. Doesn't count. Jet's immortal.
You can use jet twice?
It's only once. It's 10 seconds.
Shoot him. It's been 10 seconds.
You're not until you come out.
So
Where's your jet? Show me. Show me your jet.
You already killed him. Why is he pulling out his knife?
that's the thing. All right, so two things.
He punched you.
Yeah.
You can use jet twice?
It's only once. It's 10 seconds.
Shoot him. It's been 10 seconds.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, he punches you.
No, did you hear the other guy? Shoot him. It's been 10 seconds.
Who is hitting? No, how many? Well, whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's
And
dead. He shouldn't be talking. Period.
Yeah, and then the guy when he was down, I thought I saw his hand up, you know. So when I came in, yeah, he punched at me, and it doesn't count that way. And he should have died. He goes, "Oh, I got power armor." I was like, no." So I reconfirmed. So pretty much, I killed everybody inside the tower, which was pretty badass.
Yeah, read their rule set. Definitely.
Well, I personally, I don't like it when somebody fucks with somebody else's gameplay because they're mad. Obviously, the guy was mad because I charged up the tower and I killed him using jet, which I paid a pretty freaking penny for. Is your daughter cleaning the wall?
Yes, she is.
Now she's cleaning your patch wall. So on a whole, the event was a lot of fun. So
those are the type of games I like to play. Actually, those are the types that I would like to experience. That's why I'm looking forward for Rev.
Yeah, if it's anything like this one, it'll be pretty awesome, and it'll be a ton of fun. Oh shit! God damn it! Oh, our days on StreamYard are numbered. Oh, are they numbered? So the other one that happened was, nope, that's not clips. There we go. So let's get your view on this one, Yordi, because you're the only one here. I already know what Papa's view on it was. For any of you guys that are following my, anybody that's following my TikTok, I've already posted this video up. But let's go ahead and share this one.
Is that really right here?
Nope.
Stop it.
What?
Rewind 10 seconds.
All right, it's kind of hard to hear you. You're a little light. Maybe.
Sorry, I had the boom down. All right, go ahead and play. Play it. Coming in.
No,
all right, pause it. All those BBs literally went. He didn't hit you. They all went and hit the wall and ricocheted back.
Yeah. Well, two of them were like my shots too, because I went trying to get that corner.
I'm talking about his or her shot.
Her.
None of the. If she at the angle that you're in like this, right? You're coming in like this. If she would have shot you, that GoPro would have picked up that sound.
Yeah. So there's a couple factors on it. When I'm peeking that corner, the only thing that's showing is I'm tucked in, and my head is the furthest thing that's protruded because that's where I'm looking to see down the line.
You and the gun are the only things protruding.
Yeah, and on top of that, if you saw all of her BBs were right almost just below the camera angle, which for anybody that doesn't know, look, I got both of them right here, I think. Here is my helmet, and here is my mount. The way my stuff sits is just like this. Well, hold on. That is my profile.
Yeah.
So when she starts firing, all of the BBs go right past.
No, you didn't hit me. You didn't hit me. Your BBs went right past my camera.
But wait. Just keep watching. Here's where it gets bad.
Don't tell me she turns around and shoots you. That's her, right? Yeah, it is her. Wow. Did you not report her?
Oh. So let's just go back to that for a second. Because I do need to count how many times she shot me before I retaliated. So she turns around and she goes.
You're hit.
She shot me 5 times before I shot her back.
Yeah. No, I you are hit. She goes, you are hit. Well, I can hear what I hear. You are hit. And she starts shooting at her.
Yeah. So Now I went after this whole thing happened. It was towards the end of the game, like with the last 60 seconds or so. So I actually said to Papa, I was like, "Wait do you see this? Wait do you see this content? This is really fucked up." I went right to the front and started talking to the guy that was behind the register, one of the refs, because the other ref hadn't come down from the tower yet to complain about her. As I'm there, her boyfriend comes up and goes, "Yo, why'd you full auto my girl?" I didn't. I got it all on camera. Then I was accused of chasing her down and following her, which also didn't happen. Now, Battalion, I'll give them credit because what he did was Davin there took me, the boyfriend, and her back into the tech area to review the footage. I went out and I had my laptop with me, so I went and grabbed the laptop so you can actually see the full up there. So the accusation was I full autoed her. Well, for accusation one was that she hit me, which she didn't, because you would have heard it. You also would have seen the BBs come at me instead of go past the camera.
Correct.
You would have. The next accusation was that I full autoed her and then that I chased her down. Now, when she was walking away, oh yeah, did I give her some parting shots in soft spots? You know, I did not even retaliate until I got shot 4 or 5 times, which I have my nice little parting wounds right here for, and also on my side right there. Those, well, hold on, these ones right here were all from her. And while I was wearing my padded shirt, it still doesn't offer much protection against BB strikes like that. She felt the full power of my OCAW because first 2 shots I did were right in her chest. The rest, right up and down her arm. And did she feel it? They brought her a bag of ice because she had nasty welts down her arm. Davin said, he goes, "Dude, you tore up her arm." I was like, I kept shooting until she stopped. It's like, well, you could turn around and walk away. I was like, I'm not exposing my back to that. Screw that nonsense.
It doesn't matter. Okay. What happened? Did she get in trouble for?
So what we both
lying?
got
Essentially, that's lying because I didn't see none of that in the video.
So now, what it goes down to is there's a couple of things I want to talk about. But the punishments were going to be either we shook hands and we both go out and play some more and let it die right there on the vine, or we both get yellow banned and we went home for the day. I was already leaving, but I asked a question back to the boyfriend. I was like, "Did I full auto her?" "No." "Okay, good. Did I chase her down?" "No." He goes, "But I thought I shot you earlier in the game. You didn't call your hit." I was like, "Dude, I got next to no padding. I will call my hit. I have no issue with doing it." Those are the things. So the takeaways from it were this. Ultimately, we shook hands. They could continue to play. Papa and I were leaving anyway. We were only there to play 3 games. We got 2 in. Papa saw enough of the field. He's done. I think Battalion did it right by pulling us back, sitting us down, and going over what happened.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm not liking the result. You're gonna get both a yellow flagged or whatever. You're not the one
they call it going guerrilla, and they said that I should have. As soon as she started that, I should have found a ref. Well, I have 2 problems with that. One, I'm not about to turn away from somebody that's actively trying to hurt me by shooting me with BBs when they're clearly out. Clearly, she knew she was out. She was walking back to spawn. It does not matter if she thinks it's supposed to be a trade or anything else. She did wrong. Now, she paid the price a lot more than I did. I have maybe 6, 7, 8 marks on me. She has about 20. And she bruised a hell of a lot worse than I did. Davin said specifically, he goes, "You really lit her up." I was like, well, she was aiming for my soft spots. I aimed for her soft spots. My goal was to have her to stop shooting. So the lesson to be learned is play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I could have stayed there all day and just taken every single hit that she had, shot her right back, reloaded, taken more hits from her because of where she was shooting at. I'm used to getting shot. It doesn't hurt that bad. So evidently she did not like the shots I gave her. She admitted that she was wrong because from her perspective, it probably did feel like full auto. I mean, if you actually pay close attention, you'll actually see that I'm not even using both hands. I wasn't using both hands. I was just like, oh, I'll do this all day. So it's a rule at their field. I can appreciate the rule, but they need more refs on the field to then judge, then corral something like that. I think the response that the guy had, that the manager had, was correct. Either we quash it right then and there, or we both go home for the day and get yellow carded. If either one of us would have full autoed, because that was the other thing I told him. I was like, when the guy came up, I said, he goes, you full auto my girl. I was like, I'll give you $100 if you can make my gun go full auto. I don't have full auto set up on the gun. I literally took full auto off for that particular reason in general, so, but with that said, being said and done, do you think my response was appropriate?
No.
Why not?
Because once a player engages in a wrong act, you're responding back with that same force. That's yeah, I understand what you're saying. You know how I am when if somebody's overshooting me or they do something like that. You know what? I can't say that I've done that. I have people done exactly the same thing that happened to you, except I didn't shoot back. I walked the other way, but I didn't walk. I ran the other way and grabbed the ref right away.
Yeah, my main thing.
I will stop that game. I don't give a shit what other people think. I will call blind man, whatever the case may be. I will stop that game and grab that and show him that individual. That's how I would have handled it.
So the only reason why I stayed there and continued to shoot was because my back has already been torn up enough in the past couple of weeks that I didn't want to get hit another soft spot again.
Yeah, but didn't you have enough room there in order to turn sideways and get behind a wall or something?
No. The wall was actually, but if I would have turned around, here, I'll pull it back up again.
So here's the thing, if you had nowhere to go, or you had nowhere to cover, then
covers a few spaces behind me, and I didn't know at the time if this person was going to continue to come at me and shoot.
Right. So, you don't know what she's gonna have. I would have taken the hits and walk. I would have ran away actually, and I walked away and grab a ref right away because I need to make sure that I need to grab everything needs to be fresh, like a fresh pursuit. Well,
I knew it was close to the end of the game. Just from my own internal clock, I kind of figured we only had a couple minutes left. I continued to play. I wasn't going to let one bad actor like that one stop me from enjoying the rest of my time. In fact, if you notice,
yeah, you got hit and you called it.
Well, I also took a shot at the guy too before I got hit. I saw him over there and I went to go take the shot because I was going to continue to play. So was my reaction 100% justified? No. I think there's a little bit of leeway there because of what happened that, I was a little bit justified in what's going on for part of it, but I broke the field rules. So I voluntarily said, I'm not going to play anymore, even though I could have played another game or two before we had to leave. I said, you know what? I'm done. So that's one good thing and one bad thing about Battalion. Battalion has, let me put it this way. Battalion, when I was telling about, he goes, oh yeah, well, you guys went guerrilla and everything else. I said, well, yeah, but we're down in Miami, man. Miami Airsoft, we don't do that. He started ragging on Miami Airsoft, but I think that they handle things.
What do you mean? What do you mean Miami Airsoft doesn't do that? Do what? The whole. What do you mean?
So if somebody's doing that to you, at Miami Airsoft, you don't turn your back to somebody while they're doing something like that.
No, but in order to not get kicked out from Miami Airsoft, if you have
Miami Airsoft won't kick you out for that unless you went full auto.
Right, but if you have video proof, at least they know who that person is, and they keep an eye out. The rest will keep an eye on that person for future issues, and they know who's the culprit.
Yeah, but at Battalion, that's a kickable offense for the day. That's where the difference is. At Miami Airsoft, it's players policing themselves because that's essentially what it is. If you come up and you shoot, so if that exchange happened at Miami Airsoft, dude, there will be reloading going on and still people shooting at each other until somebody put their hands up, I have Where is that clip? Oh man, because this happened once before with me. You know, the guy that shot me in the back as I was walking away, and then decided that he was going to try to have.
What's Greg's? What's Papa's ETA? Because I got to go. I'm getting the eye.
I don't know, but we can go ahead and finish this up. So, this Thursday, when it gets closer to the holidays, we're probably going to have shorter times. We're not going to have the 3 hours open.
I already started my Christmas shopping. Like I already got my brother, my dad, my mom, and my other
I got
brother.
most of my shopping done already. I'm like mostly finished. But I have a feeling that we're going to start running into stuff like this anyhow. Like obviously, next Thursday we're not having a stream, because next Thursday's Thanksgiving. So we're probably
I'm gonna have my laptop with me just in case you change your mind.
Well, I mean, we can probably stream, but the reality is we're probably not going to have the viewers or anything else because they're going to also be doing family shit and everything. So
there's always somebody lonely like Tinker and the Pattons.
They're not lonely, man. Tinker's got his family. Patton's got the Patton brothers. You know, they got each other, and they're gonna be at their mom's and probably their dad's house too. So
they're gonna kill each other too.
So I think what we're doing is Wednesday next week is we'll have it the day before Thanksgiving. This weekend is actually going to be our team barbecue and all that.
Yep.
If you want, you can go ahead and reach out to Dav and see if he wants to come too. So I don't mind if they come to meet the guys that they're going to be playing with in a couple months. We have Sushi coming. You know, Pink Scissors is going to be here. So I'm going to smoke a brisket. As fact, it's probably good that we are ending early because I got to go make sure it's all nice and seasoned and curing nicely for going to the smoker for Saturday. The pool is hazy, but it's clean.
Once it's warm.
Don't
worry, we'll grab some.
The hot tub is right there.
We'll chop some wood and put it right next to the pool. Probably melt it.
We have the hot tub right next. Actually, tomorrow I got a big shopping list I got to do. I got to go get some tiki torches because the mosquitoes are real right now. I'm gonna the day of I'm gonna cut up more of that lemongrass that's right next to the hot tub just to make sure the smell keeps them away. I'm gonna go out there on Saturday. I'm gonna go out there and fog the shit out of my neighborhood, all around the house, and again just to make sure we kill off any excess mosquitoes. But it should be a good time. Try to bring a side if you can, because I know everybody's just here for my meat. I get that. I understand it. But it's always good if we have other stuff to eat besides the meat. I know, right? Everybody, as soon as they... So for those of you that don't know, I smoke a mean brisket. And typically what ends up happening is as soon as somebody hears that I am having a barbecue and smoking some brisket, people come out of the woodwork. So I'm even trying to get Mammy to come up and stuff. So it'll be a good time.
Roger that.
So
all right, everybody.
So next week, guys, we're going to be going off probably 7:00 on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. We might actually still do a live stream on Thanksgiving, just showing some stuff off, maybe showing the birds or whatnot. And then
you know what? Maybe let's do this. I think I have a pistol, a World War II type pistol.
Ooh.
That I could give away on Wednesday. I gotta find it first. If I do find it, I'll do that giveaway on Wednesday.
All right. Then what we'll also do Wednesday, I guess it's before Black Friday. We'll call it our Fat Wednesday. Then I'll also auction off the green ticket for. Maybe we'll do the giveaway for the green ticket that I have for Overwatch 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find that. I'm looking right now. I know I have one, and it was from a Evic swag pack, never used, still in the box, never opened. And I also have one of those toy springers.
Yeah,
I'll probably still wrapped up, brand new. Probably do that too. I need to get rid of some stuff, some airsoft stuff.
I understand you a little bit. It's
'Cause
like
I got more coming in. But yeah, guys, Wednesday on the stream. I know where the Springer is, but that World War II pistol, it's full metal. It's badass, actually. But I have no use for it. I'll definitely, once I find it, I will be giving that away. So hopefully everybody will be able to join us on Wednesday. And
in case you haven't seen it yet, Yordi, I now have some lapel pins. Wait, hold on. Let me turn the light off.
The light, you got that LED light action. Nice. That's awesome.
Focus.
Are those going to be for the people that actually get on the bus? Like
the lapel pins. I think what we're going to do is this is one of the things that we're going to do for fundraising, because we definitely need to start the fundraising for the battle bus and the battle bug. We are going to be needing some. It's the end of the year, so new registrations and insurances, which are going to be up to wazoo. Plus, we also have to do the build out on the battle bus and finish off the battle bug. So all that costs money. So I think we're going to have a fundraiser drive. So why don't we just do that? Plan for a fundraiser stream on Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do a fundraiser.
Raffle off a few things. I got a couple of guns that we can raffle off here as well. And let's see if we can raise, some money for battle bus adventures and all that fun stuff. So I'll try to get Amped Airsoft on here on Wednesday. We had a pleasure of hanging out with them at the BFA game, and there's a few other people I need to talk to, like Tactical Airsoft Combat Simulations. See if Sam's available on a Wednesday instead of a Friday. And I think Amped is having their big Black Friday sale and everything too, so it might be a good time to get
get them.
So again, everybody, thanks for those that keep coming out here. Again, we had another 82 people on the stream again.
Yeah, so, and guys, and please support your local shops, and also support. If you are going to go to Overwatch 6, you're going to be there. Please support us. We're everything that we're doing is for the battle bus and the battle bug. Everything is going to that. I'm going to have some patches. 2 different style patches over there for sale, and also we're going to have some other items that I'm working on right now. I know Joker's going to have some games from his Screech Dragon Studio, so please support us, because everything is going towards the bus. We want to make sure that people with disability and
if you guys know of anybody that has not come out to play Airsoft or go to a major event because they have mobility issues,
get a hold of us. Yeah, get a hold of us. We'll make it happen.
Because the truck and the bug are places where people can effectively play. I mean, it's a great thing about what we do. So so everything that we're doing out here is to really bring forth this awesome thing. Hopefully soon that we actually get my son out there with his power chair and all that stuff, because it'll be, if he gets his action track tear by the end of the year, we can cover him on Lexan and have him out there.
Yeah, we just want to break that wall. There's certain things I can't do. I hate hearing when I hear, oh, you can't do this because of your no. We're gonna take that away from Airsoft. There's other guys out there that are doing the same thing, like veterans for Airsoft.
They got they have the action track here that they have put up for that.
I think they're specifically focusing on veterans. We're focusing on everybody. I don't care if you're a veteran. I don't care if you're a civilian. I don't care where you're from. You want to play Airsoft, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, because we actually had a couple guys that had the mobility issue at Iron Fury that had to ride with us, remember? Because the guy has a COVID lung. So so guys, check out a lot battlebusadventures.com. We're definitely going to be updating the site more for that. It's been a busy time. 9 straight weeks of Airsoft, traveling and all that stuff's been rough, but I have a few weeks off now before Rev 11, and that ends our year until January. And then the new season starts up. Fucking thing. But we'll continue to try to bring you guys great content, stuff that you guys are looking for. If you guys know of events going on in your area and everything else that you want us to try to attend, and if we can make it, let us know. Until next time. Oh, wait, before we go, we got to give our final shout out to our sponsors and all that. So we want to thank Dead End Outfitters for doing all the stuff that he does for us, the Indestructible and everything else. If you guys are looking for new upgrades for your guns or looking for a new gun, reach out to
not just upgrades or a new gun, maintenance also.
Oh yeah.
Papa from Dead End Outfitters. I think the actual part is called Skuntworks, I believe.
No, it's Dead End Outfitters.
Okay, so Dead End Outfitters. He took care of me. He literally grabbed whatever was wrong with it. He cleaned it up, made it, and works like a charm. So not just upgrades and a new gun, he can also do maintenance. So,
but I'll tell you right now, guys, that D-Hop
is amazing.
His barrel and everything else is absolutely freaking amazing. It is literally a game changer. So we also want to thank High Powered Airsoft for the support that they give us. Some of the best damn BBs on the planet. They also make batteries, barrels as well.
It's the only BBs I use.
What's that?
It's the only BBs I use because it's the only thing my gun will take.
That's right. My gun does not like it when I use black shitty fucking points. We like to thank Norwest Airsoft for the stuff that they did. We are definitely going to be enjoying this bad boy right here. So Mike Duncan, check it out. If you don't know what Norwest Airsoft does, he also does a lot of upgrades and everything else. If you have something that you're purchasing off of e-bike, contact him. He usually does a little bit better on the price. And you're supporting a local, you're supporting a small business.
And also check out Boneyard Airsoft.
I was just going to say Boneyard. If you're inside of Indiana, you got to make a trip out to Boneyard Airsoft. Visit Brax for his games. He's got a nice, awesome little field there.
And a cow.
And a cow. Yeah. If you go to the field, you got to say hi to Maisie.
Yeah.
May, one of the we've seen the cow once or twice here on the stream already. Also want to thank Battery from Assault and Battery Airsoft. I am Joker from Players Wanted. Until next time, we'll see you on the field. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Stay safe.